Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my week 34 pregnancy update and definitely feeling like I'm on the home stretch now. Honestly, I feel like I could have him any day. But I know I still have 6 more weeks technically, but for some reason, I just feel like it really could be within the next 2 to 4 weeks, but we'll see. I mean, I know I said that with Cal, and then this time I was like, no, I'm definitely gonna like go to my due date, but I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm gonna go early. So I'm gonna talk about my symptoms. The first one I'm having is acid reflux. Really no big deal. I just get it at night, but it's definitely a common pregnancy symptom. I'm also having contractions. This is probably my biggest symptom to talk about because I went back and watched my videos and I was like, yeah, I'm having painful cramps, possibly Braxton Hicks. And I guess I didn't know back then like what everything felt like. But for some reason this time, I'm just like I don't even call them Braxton Hicks. I'm contracting. Like they are hard as a rock. Like my stomach gets rock hard. It'll turn into like whatever shape the baby is in. Like it molds into like that shape and it's just like stuck like that for like a minute or so. And I actually did start timing them just to be on the safe side. So I got a little app on my phone. I don't even know what it's called. Just type in like contraction app and you'll find something. So I just start timing them, and for the most part I will get them after dinner time, like when I'm sitting on the couch just kind of relaxing. I start to get them and I'll have like 3. It's usually like 3 in an hour, which is not a big deal at all because I know like you're supposed to have them like every like what 10 minutes maybe when you start to like kind of, they're supposed to be rhythmic, like they're supposed to be in a pattern when you go into labor. So it's definitely not labor, it's just contractions. But the thing that has me worried is if it's making me dilated, because my body is just, I can just tell it's working so hard to get ready for this baby. Like it is just tightening up really, really hard and then relaxing. And I just know, I feel like I'm going to be dilated. I did have my doctor's appointment a couple days ago. I thought for sure he would check to see if I was dilating, and he didn't. And I guess that's a good thing because I know like once they like start checking you, it can cause you to dilate. I don't know if that's right, but it can definitely cause you to start like doing the steps of labor earlier. So like I think that's probably why he didn't check me, but he said everything was totally fine and it's normal. So I just thought that was interesting. Let me know if you guys, I know a lot of you guys are kind of along this journey with me. So if you are also having contractions at 34 weeks, let me know what they're like and if your doctor's done anything about them, because I'm just like, I do not remember having them like this with Cal. Like they just get really, really tight. They are painful. I drink a lot of water when I get them and they subside. But I'm also having a lot of strong cramps, especially like my lower abdomen feels like period cramps, but just really intense. If you did not watch my dog sent me into labor and delivery video, and you want to catch up, go ahead and watch that video because I'm not really going to go into that story. It's a super long story. But I did go into triage last week at 33 weeks. Totally thought I was going to have to deliver a baby because the doctor was kind of crazy and made me feel like I needed to deliver because my dog jumped on my stomach. It was a whole crazy story. But everything is just fine. In fact, when I saw my doctor this week, because I hadn't seen him in triage or anything, he was just like kind of acting like it was a joke. Like literally like why, like he didn't know why I was admitted to an overnight stay because of it. Like he thought it was a little ridiculous, I could tell. Of course, I didn't think it was at the time because I was freaking out. I'm just going to listen to the doctor and listen to what she says. And she was basically telling me that I needed to stay overnight and everything was like, it was insane. So check out that video if you have not already. I'm having a lot of groin pain while I sleep. I had this with Cal. It's basically just a lot of pain. Even that stupid pillow, it does nothing for me. The like, you know, that C-shaped pillow. I had it with Cal. And this time I feel like when I do use it, it's like more uncomfortable than anything. Like I just end up throwing it out of the bed because it's like humongous. So that does nothing for me, but it's just like my inner thighs and hips just hurt so bad. And I wake up and I move around. I can literally like feel and hear my bones just like shifting. It's just so weird. And I know that that's just my body's like reaction, like stretching and preparing for labor and delivery. So that's kind of what's happening down there, and that's why my muscles and bones are just so like loose feeling down there. Let's see, I lost my place. What else? Insomnia. I have been having a little bit of trouble sleeping at night. Not really a big deal, pretty common in pregnancy. One thing I noticed in one of my pregnancy updates from last time was indentations in my skin, and then I was like thinking about it like last night and a few nights this week. I'm like, I totally have that. It's super weird. It's probably a common thing, but like when you wear pajamas and stuff and you go to sleep, when I wake up in the middle of the night to pee or wake up in the morning, like wherever I was laying, I have like big indentations of like the fabric, like where it was touching any of my skin. And I think that that's due to water retention. Even though I don't feel swollen, I definitely probably am a little bit swollen because those indentations I think is usually a sign of, you know, swelling. Let's see. Also, speaking of swelling, I am still not swollen. I'm so happy. I'm still wearing my wedding ring. I'm still wearing my bracelets. I can still like see out of my eyeballs. Like before, I just felt like my cheeks were like up to here. My nose was like stretched out. My lips were like huge. My feet were a nightmare. None of that has happened yet, and I'm just still going strong without the swelling, and I think it has everything to do with well, taking good supplements, and then also like I was working in a desk all the time, and I think my blood flow was just like kind of cut off because I was always sitting. So I'm so happy that I don't have any swelling. I mean, my face is obviously a little bit puffier, but not the way it was before. It kind of feels like my uterus is gonna just like fall right out. This morning I was like walking around and I was just like holding my stomach up. Like I felt like if I let go of my stomach, the baby was just gonna fall right out of my vagina. But luckily that hasn't happened yet. And exercise, I have not been exercising this past couple weeks. And, you know, I'm okay with that. I think I want to go back to spin on Monday. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but today is it's the weekend right now. So I think I'll start back up at the gym, but I don't think I'm going to do the classes anymore because, hi baby, because it's hard enough for me to like bend down and like pick stuff up off the ground. So like to like pick up like weights and stuff like that, I just don't think like I can handle it right now. But spin I think is still going to be really good for me. Do you want to get in here? And then, so I did have my doctor's appointment. Like I said, he said everything was good. Hi baby, just like my old videos. He said everything was good. Nothing to be concerned about. I see him again at 36 weeks, so I've got 2 more weeks till I see him again, and that is when he's going to check me. He did say if I did go into labor, then he wouldn't even try to stop it, and that my baby would be perfectly healthy. So that is so reassuring. He doesn't think I'm going to go into early labor, but he just said at this point he would already be fine. So that's just so great to hear. I did have protein in my urine, and he asked me what I was eating. My diet has been terrible. I'll be completely honest. I've been eating a lot of fast food, takeout, sugar, stuff like that. It's just been easier, and I've been cooking a little bit, but honestly, I don't know. I don't have an excuse. I'm pregnant. I haven't been eating that great. I had to tell him what I had eaten that day, and it was so embarrassing because I had Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A and pancakes. And so he goes, you're fine though. Like, I think since I'm not swollen, it wasn't a concern that there was protein in my urine. My doctor's very vague about things. Like, he'll ask, like with the hernia, like he'll say something to me, and then like I'll be like, okay, so what does that mean? And then he's like, it's fine, don't worry about it, and he drops it. So that's how it was with the protein in my urine. So I guess it's fine. Another thing, I just have to say this. This is so TMI, but also so hilarious. Okay, so with my first pregnancy with Cal, I went into triage. I want to say it was probably like 38, 39. It was pretty close to when I was due, like sometime within a week or two of my delivery. I went into triage because I thought my water had broke. Because if you read on Google, like there's apparently your water can break in a big gush, which is what happened with me the first time, or it can just be like a slow trickle. And so like in July and August, it is so freaking hot. You're just so sweaty down there. There's discharge. I mean, you just don't even know what's going on down there. So I had gone into triage because I thought my water had broken, but it hadn't. It was just like discharge and sweat. So anyways, I told him that at my doctor's appointment. I said, I don't know. I feel like my water broke, but you know, last time it was just discharge and sweat, and it's been really hot today, so that's probably what it is too. And he goes, oh yeah, it's probably just swamp ass. So, you know, you might get a little bit of swamp ass while you're pregnant. It's no big deal. Okay, and then as far as weight gain goes, I've gained 31 pounds. So yeah, I'm just one of those people that gains a lot of weight. That's all there is to it. Last pregnancy, at this point I had gained 33, so I'm basically the same, except I'm smaller this time because I'm not swollen. And yeah, so basically the same amount of weight gain, but whatever. I gained 41 with Cal, and I'm thinking if I still have 6 more weeks, then I'm sure I will be right around 40 again. So it is what it is. I lost it all quickly. Whatever. I guess that's it. Oh, I was going to show you guys some clothes, but I didn't bring them in here. I did get a few more things. Maternity. My mom took me shopping, so she got me like 2 dresses from Motherhood. If you follow me on Instagram, I always share that kind of stuff on there. It's just quick and easy, and then you can like buy it right away. And then she also got me 2 pairs of pajamas and a robe from Motherhood for the hospital, and I will be filming my hospital bag video probably tomorrow. It won't go up for like a couple of weeks, I don't think, but I'm definitely packed, and I am going to film it soon, so you'll just see it in that video. So yeah, she just spoiled me when she was in town last week, because she did rush into town because we thought I was having a baby last week, and I didn't. So that's everything. I'm going to show you guys my bump. By the way, this dress is from Pink Blush. It's actually a longer one. My friends were like laughing at me because they're like, you literally have that dress, like you have 3 of them. It's different. It's different. It's not the short one that I wore on my Instagram photos. This is like a long one, but I did have a little, I called it a raindrop because it was literally 3 of my friends. I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm totally fine with that. Like I'm just like not, I'm so like outgoing on YouTube, but like I'm not like a big like social butterfly. So it's just 3 of my friends. We just went to my favorite place to eat, and they just like all got me a little gift together. And it was just so lovely and nice and sweet. And so that's why I'm wearing this like really cute dress, because I just came from that. So I'll show you guys my bump, and you can see this dress a little bit too. So here's my big bump. You can see my huge belly button, my hernia. And then here I am from the side. I know I'm super close up, but you can look at pictures of me on Instagram in this dress and see how cute it is and how big I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!